some kid at the bowling league made a joke about Coney, and I was just like, the 2012 guy. He's like, yeah. I was like, dude, no one's talked about that guy in like 20 years. What are you talking about?
Is it bad that I kind of thought it was about Coney Island?
No, that's not bad.
No,
Okay.
It's
no, I don't think.
understandable. If you
I
saw
don't think a
the
lot of
all I
people
picture
know.
when
if
I
you
hear
saw the
that.
spelling, you'd see
Yeah.
it. You'd know it. It's Kony.
Oh,
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you wouldn't know it if you saw it though.
I just heard it,
Right.
said. Never knew.
Yeah,
It's like the opposite of when someone mispronounces a word because they've only seen it like while reading.
Right.
You've only heard that, so you think it's the same thing.
All right.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's fun.
yeah.
Well, then
Phonetics
around the same
or whatever.
time, University of Missouri had a guy named Coney Ely. His first name was Coney.
Oh yeah.
And so then, like, it kind of kept the joke alive around us. Like, he was literally at Mizzou from, like, I don't know. He was probably there until 2014. So
Was
then
he-
it's like,
Was he a
his-
defensive player?
yeah, he was a big D lineman,
Yeah.
like the end kind of
Basketball?
guy.
Uh, yeah,
Yep.
kind of.
You got it, man. Basketball, the end.
I don't know.
The end of the bench. You get what I'm saying?
Hey yo.
Was he a Quidditch player?
Okay.
Hey, they're
Let's not
pretty
make fun
good.
of Quidditch.
All right,
Yeah.
All right, let's get this started. Who has a story to start us off with?
Nope. All right, welcome to the path.
All right.
All right.
All right. All right.
Good open.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great opening.
That was a great cold opening. Yep.
All
Oh,
right.
I did get confirmation. It is okay to say midget. I heard Kid Rock say it today on Joe Rogan. So.
Oh, if Kid Rock. Okay, great.
Oh, wow.
So it's fine.
It's fine. It's great. If Kid Rock said it. Oh man, now I wish I would have finished this clip I was watching of from that episode. It's something like Joe was asking him if he could go anywhere or be anything, or
Mhm.
go anywhere and visit anyone. Who would he choose? And he was like Jesus. And
No,
then Joe,
I didn't get that far. I
and
just
then
made it to the midget.
I just saw
part,
this little
so.
clip of it, and then Kid Rock was like, "Yeah, Jesus," and Joe said, "What if he's not there?" And Kid Rock says, "Oh, nobody else there, just me and him chilling? Fuck yeah, dude." He's like, "No,
No.
not what I meant." But I didn't finish it because I just didn't care enough to watch the whole
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
But I thought it was funny that he was like, "Oh, no one else is there? Cool. We're just hanging out."
Yeah.
Probably making out. I don't know what you do. What do you do with Jesus? What do you do when you hang out with him?
Yeah, I feel like he wasn't that.
That's the end. That's the end, man.
I feel like we already know his stories. Like, what else is he going to tell you? Like, I guess it'd be cool to watch him actually turn water into wine. That'd be dope. But like after a few
Yeah.
times, it's like, all right, can you do like?
I don't really like wine that much.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Jesus was hanging out with a lot of prostitutes.
Yeah. What did he do
That's
from like
true.
13 to 30?
He was traveling the Orient.
Oh yeah,
carpenter.
we've talked about. Okay.
If
that's
you can
for-
say Orient, I don't know if you can say that. Asia, I guess.
well,
that's
then,
what that is.
Then that's. I mean, no, they didn't call it that then. I don't know what they would have called it then. No.
Oh, well, yeah, back then. I don't know, dude. Asia is like China is so old,
Mhm.
such an old
How old
area
is
of the
it?
world. I don't know. I went through a rabbit hole one time looking at like their different like dynasties of their
Mhm.
families, and
Like
dude,
basketball dynasty?
by like the 20th, because they're all like hundreds of years old. All these dynasties are,
Mhm.
and so
Pretty good.
it's so crazy when you get like past a few dozen of them. You're like, how far back in time am I? And they're still
Right.
like making like it's still civilization, like
Right.
pretty recognizable.
Well, I did
It's
watch a
crazy.
video and it was like what was going on in the world or in other places in the world when Jesus was, would have lived or whatever.
Yeah.
And it went to all different regions and countries and stuff, and like what was going on at that time in that country.
Ooh.
Because you really never like in the Bible, like they don't talk about other places.
Talk
It's
about.
all
I think it was
kinda
dinosaurs.
You talk about
Yeah.
Jerusalem,
Woolly mammoths and then
Judah.
dinosaurs or something.
Galilee. Wait,
Galileo.
that might be from King Arthur. Galilee may be a fictional place. I can't remember if that's a real place or not. I don't remember.
And
I think
Merlin
they
was there
mentioned it in
too.
the-
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, am I pulling that name out of King Arthur? Because I hope I'm not.
But there was
I don't know.
there
I think it's in the
Egypt
Bible.
Like
was there, wasn't it?
Jerusalem, but it's all like that. It's just like that area.
Yeah.
Wherever Jerusalem is, it's like Jerusalem and then like 100 miles all around.
Yeah, like
That's
is
it.
Egypt in there somewhere? Or no?
Yeah, Egypt shows up every so often. Sometimes like
Yeah, because
one
the
of the,
Jews escaped from Egypt. Yeah.
right, and sometimes they go back and forth. Sometimes like a Jewish people will leave, and then like hundreds of years will go by, and then prophet will like go back over there for a minute or so, and
Yeah.
it's the Kingstone Bible I'm reading. I just got through the Kings, which is like all of David's
Descendants.
descendants up until I haven't got to Jesus yet, but he's on his way, and it's literally just like this king sucks, this king sucks, this king sucks. This king's pretty cool. He got back in God's favor. He conquered a lot of people, murdered a lot of people in the name of God. And then like
Oh,
this king
nice.
decided not to do that, so he's in bad favor. This king's in bad favor. This king's in bad favor. Oh, another good king. But really he was actually not a good king because he was letting other gods get praise, and then this king, and then this guy got assassinated, and this guy becomes king, and then literally just that
And then
for like
Jesus.
hundreds of years, and it's so boring. It's literally just like it's the Gaza conflict right now.
Hmm.
It's like that. I'm reading like the Bible's version of the beginning of that conflict.
That's just that continuing till today.
Yeah, and it's literally the same story every single time. Like someone becomes king, and then he either like is cool with God, and God lets him conquer and murder like other countries,
Hmm.
or he's not cool with God, and his people are really happy and like partying,
Hmm.
and then God
Nice.
like brings another country in to like fuck them up,
Yeah.
to be like,
Mm.
see, should have been not having gay sex.
Yeah, that's like the
Mm.
Sodom and Gomorrah story. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. It's
Yeah, it
it's
is like
just
sodomy.
Yeah, that's where that
Yeah.
word comes from, I think.
it is. It's true.
Oh.
It's not the Old Testament's annoying to read.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
think
It's just a lot of like,
God was meaner then.
yeah, I think I'm on the case that it was a different God than New Testament God. That's my theory, but we'll get onto that when Trace and I talk about what you're reading. We don't need to worry about that now.
Okay.
Do you think the wine that Jesus made was good? Like, what if it
I bet for
sucked?
the time it was good.
It was probably hot because everything was like not
Oh,
cold back
yeah,
Yeah,
then.
what
it
if-
was hot?
What if everybody's
Oh,
like,
I'd
"Oh my
much
God,
rather
Jesus,"
drink hot wine.
and then they drank it
What?
and they're like, "This
Hmm.
isn't very good." That would be hilarious.
Yeah. Do you have anything in white?
Yeah.
Mm.
It's like, yeah, I'm not a big red guy.
Like the
Like, for
one
this
guy,
pretty weak, Jesus.
the one guy at the church who's like a wine snob. He's like,
He's
no, thank
spinning
you.
the glass.
None for me. You have to. This is my blood. I'm not really into blood wine.
Yeah.
I prefer it in
mean,
grapes.
Yeah.
And then like it like spreads throughout the party of like, "Did you hear this is made of Jesus' blood?" And everybody's like, "Whoa, what? It's blood?"
what?
And they all just like, "No, I ain't drinking this anymore."
That would be
That would
funny
be
to see,
hilarious.
actually.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here,
He
have
like
some,
he
have
like
some
peeks
bread.
around the corner into the living room like, how y'all like that?
You guys like the
how
line?
y'all liking that?
Jesus, I love this wine. What's your secret ingredient? And he's like, I'll never tell. Wink.
And he just
in
has
there
a
just
knife like at his
squeezing his
arm,
arm.
just like
Yeah. He's like actively bleeding down his arm. I'll never tell. And it's just like, give blood today. Be like,
Ah.
it's like the Jesus,
The
just
Super
like
Bowl
us,
commercial?
just like us
donation
commercials.
PSA.
Jesus, just like us, he gives blood. Give to the Red Cross, something like that.
That's how that
would
commercial
be
made me
funny.
feel. Like, why is everybody getting their feet washed right now? The whole
Yeah,
time.
that was
It's
strange.
like,
I've never
Jesus.
seen a Christian do that, ever.
We used to, I went to Catholic school, and there was like one time a year we had a mass or whatever, and we did like feet washing.
You had to wash your feet or other
And other
people's
people
feet?
washed your feet.
Other people came in outside the church.
Priest.
The priest comes in.
He did.
So you guys all like sit on the pews or something, and he
Yeah,
just
like
like
we
walks
sat up
by.
front, up on the steps in front of the altar or whatever. It was. I really
Oh,
not like
okay,
talking
so
about it
in
right now.
public,
It
that's
sounds a
good.
lot weird, a lot weirder than it is in my head.
And now I
I thought you
definitely
were gonna
want to
say
talk
no.
about
We
it.
went to his bathroom.
We'll talk about this next episode.
It was a
with
one-on-one
We'll bring a
thing.
therapist in. We'll talk about deep
Ooh.
with it. Oh God. All I remember from church as a kid was we only went when we were at our grandparents' house, and I only was okay with it. I didn't pay attention or anything or sing songs or whatever. I kind of just like took the little hymn book and I would just like draw on it, or like. Then after everyone left, after taking like the bread and the cracker and the little juice or whatever, and they'd all file out of the church. I would run up and down the pews like looking for the little tiny cups that still had juice in it, and I would drink all
Oh.
those. Yeah, dude.
Mm.
And it was so good.
What kind of
Nice.
church was that?
It was in Paris.
It was a Christian church.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
There's so many different
They
branches.
gave out little plastic, or they would just pass around these little plastic cups
On like
instead
a
of like
tray.
and the
going.
little
all the way
cool
in, yeah.
tray thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah, I obviously did think those were cool. But then they
Yeah.
would give us those
We'd get bags of candy.
those goodie bags.
That's why I went to church, because they gave us
They
bags
handed
of
out
candy,
candy?
and crayons and stuff.
Well,
yeah,
it was
for the
like,
kids.
okay, kids,
Oh.
now's the time where you come to the front, and 50 kids would run to the front, and they would be these colored bags, and you're like, well, I want to get the red one today. They're all the same, but you would pick a bag, and it would have like a coloring sheet and like little snack candy stuff, and I don't really remember what else. But they did that
Dang.
every time. That was and then
Yeah.
so
I
I
hated
just
it.
equated church as like, oh, I get this little goodie bag if I just sit here.
Right.
So I'm just gonna like
That's
I didn't
what-
like
yeah.
Van said, I didn't listen at all. I was just
Yeah.
That's what
crazy.
kept the
Wait for
kids.
the goodie
That's what
bag.
kept the kids going.
And it was like,
Yeah, dude.
I remember sometimes one time they would try to make us like sit up front. Like you'd go up there and you get your thing. They'd be like, okay, sit on the steps or whatever.
Yeah.
For I don't know why. I don't know if they were talking to us about something or if we were like, I hated it. I just hated like
Yeah.
having to like sit in front of everybody, all the old people that are just like,
Well,
oh, look at kids.
for us, it was socially acceptable to drink wine from grade
that's-
2 up.
That's what I wanted to do. That's what I was trying. I was trying to party
Yeah,
with
it's
the
dope.
Catholic kids, bro.
And it's funny, and like, and so they all. I don't know if I haven't been to. I don't go to church anymore, but I don't know after like COVID and everything if things have changed now.
Ooh.
But like
I
there used
forgot
to be
about
like
that.
3 or 4 of them that would stand up front if you
Mhm.
ever, and they'd all one of them they'd be holding the chalices or whatever, and
Yeah.
father would be giving out the communion, and at the end, if there was wine left over after 15 people on one cup,
Yeah.
at the very end, the person that was handing it out would just down it.
Oh,
Down
that's
it.
awesome.
Down the
Oh, yeah.
rest.
Wait, so it's all in
Oh.
like one big cup, and then you just
Yeah.
There might be 3 or 4 of them because
Right.
the church is
You're all
big,
like drinking.
make everybody get
That's
through.
so interesting. They
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah,
like.
They
it's-
wipe it off. They wipe it off and then
Yeah.
kind of turn it a
Yeah,
little bit for the next
but-
person.
I don't see. I don't like
It's back
Catholicism
to that,
because
by
of
the
like
way.
because of Catholicism's
Yeah.
just like intense traditions.
Very.
But also, it's so interesting that like that's
Yeah.
such a weird thing. And do they still do the incense thing where they like walk through with the
Yeah.
smoke and
Sometimes.
They'll
all
hold the
thingies?
thing and they
That used to be cannabis.
Only on only
It's
on
like
special
Christmas and
Easter and,
Oh, it's
and
not for-
funerals
So
that
is
they
ma-
do it.
Mass is every Sunday
it's for
though,
blessing stuff,
right?
Yeah. Huh?
Saturday
Mass
or
is every
Sunday for
Sunday?
Catholics.
Or yeah, well, Mass is every week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have it. They have mass every day.
That's too much. Too much for
Yeah.
a lot
Some
of nothing.
churches
Too
do.
much work for a lot of nothing. I say.
We used to go on Saturday evenings,
Yeah, that's the best time.
I don't know. I went to a Catholic wedding one time.
but
and-
Sundays,
Nope.
Sunday's still the that's the prime.
It's the
day.
Lord's Day.
Right. We're not supposed to do anything that day.
Yeah.
Well, I guess if you're Jewish.
Especially go to church.
1 hour, 1 hour a week. God wants. That's all. That's what my grandma used to say to me. I'm like, I got lots to do.
well, tell him
Well,
to up his
doesn't-
material.
well, it's like, doesn't God have more to do? Why is God gonna take time out of his fucking schedule for an hour to watch his shitty kids
Yeah.
pretend to like him
Yeah,
for like an hour?
get dressed up
It's
just
like-
so everybody else thinks.
Yeah.
thinks better of you
Oh,
or
yeah.
something.
Like,
Yeah.
realistically,
I'm
like
just here for the goodie bag, man.
yeah, the priests
That's
are always
right, man.
complaining that like no one ever goes to church, but like except for like the big holidays,
Mhm.
and so no one's ever showing up for God, and then on like Christmas, all these people just show up, but they're just half-assing it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, if I was God, I'd be like, no, I'm not going to that. They don't even care.
Yeah, I don't know if God does attend those, to be honest.
I doubt
What
it.
was
It's like
a
saying
If I was
Happy
controversial
God,
thing
if I
to
was
say?
God, I would not. I wouldn't. I don't care about these songs. These people have been singing these same songs for like about 2,000 years now. I'm done. I don't want any more songs. Stop singing songs to me.
I
Maybe
wish they would
send me
update this song.
send me more money.
That's like
That's what I'd say if I was God.
the father standing up there, priest or preacher, or whoever it is. God's always listening. He's here and he's listening to you. And then it just cuts to him with his headphones on Sunday morning, just like listen to a podcast.
Listening to
Yeah.
Mellow Brick Road.
God's always
No, he's not listening to this.
God's always listening, and then outside the church there's like a surveillance van, and it's like an angel and God are like with headphones on, like listening with a microphone.
He's talking shit.
I fucking heard that.
Ruin his day.
That's a sin. That's a
Yeah.
sin.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
that'd be so.
that's
funny.
another one, Greg.
How hot is Jesus
a
though on
tally
that
down.
cross? Can we be honest?
Ripped.
half naked. He had ripped
too
Jesus
hot,
on the
dude.
cross, dude. Too
Yeah,
hot.
surely he wasn't
He
looking
does
that
not
good.
need to look like that.
No, he
Yeah.
does, because that's how you get butts in seats, bro. Sex sells.
I mean, cut. He
Yeah.
was cut.
Yeah,
was
that's
what?
true.
he was a all he ate was bread and wine, and he was so cut.
I think they were intentionally supposed to be like probably emaciated looking, like he was,
Yeah,
but they just
Yeah.
no.
you can make him look emaciated. Like what they should do now is they should just get Christian Bale's body from the
Yeah.
machinist or machinist or whatever that movie's called, and then just put that into Jesus' head on top of that,
Yeah, that'd be
and paint him like more tan, not white.
Yeah.
Jesus.
He'd definitely be pretty tame.
Wasn't white.
I don't think so.
He'd have been dark skinned, but
he did have bright
People
blue
don't
eyes though.
wanna-
I know that.
I've got a lot of pictures to prove you wrong.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people do. You know what?
maybe.
Speaking of trying to get money for fraud, let's move away from the
Okay.
church and move on to this other subject.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
But
sorry.
keeping in the
Okay.
same vein of like being fraudulent and trying to get money out of people.
Okay.
I like
Just so I can again say that theme. That's what the church
For-
does.
to get out
Okay.
of
What does
tax.
the church do?
Exactly. They use fraud and deception and manipulation of your shameful emotions, and they like gaslight you into giving God money because an
10%.
omnipresent God needs your $20.
Yeah.
Even though it's for God, and then next Christmas, all of a sudden the church has like 4 new flat screens for their hymns, and you're like,
Hey,
where did you get that?
Super Bowl
money
ads
from?
aren't cheap, man.
I would go and watch Super Bowl in a church. That would be fun.
Super
It'd
Bowl
get
ads aren't
rowdy.
cheap. That's what the money's for.
No.
Oh my god, dude! I remember how many people said that online because I didn't watch all the commercials, but I heard about the Jesus ones, and everyone's like, that money probably could have gone to like starving kids or building up communities in third world or Christian value.
I think it was. I think it
Like-
was through donations,
Yeah,
or
that's
like
what,
not church donations, but
The ad
um,
was.
like corporate people that align with that. I think they
yeah, that's
like.
still
I think
just,
like Hobby Lobby was a big sponsor for it or something,
Mm.
yeah, because
What a
they price
waste.
or
Yeah,
like they
anyways.
donated money for the ad.
Who was watching those commercials going, wait, what's that guy? Who is that? Jesus Christ, who's that? Never heard of
Jesus
that guy.
Christ.
Who's
Like
this
Jesus.
Jesus Christ guy? Yeah.
It's like we all know who Jesus Christ is. So like, if a commercial is not going to persuade me to join the church,
Yeah,
I already know what you're all
Everybody knows
about. Yeah, we already
Jesus.
know what It's like the what's that other thing? I can't remember it now, but we're just gonna move past it then.
Okay.
But yeah, it's like we already know who that is. What are you
on to
doing?
the next one.
Yeah, exactly. Let's move on. So, did you guys hear about this Willow Springs guy? Willow Springs,
No.
Missouri. So he.
Oh, I thought that was his name.
No, no,
Willow
no, no,
Springs.
no.
Tight.
That's a cool name.
Yeah,
No,
I was like, whoa.
a Willow Springs man who staged a farm accident
Oh yeah, yeah.
with his brush hog, which if you
Okay.
give so he made. Let's see what this guy's name is.
Are
For
we
anybody
gonna
that doesn't
disclose
know
his
what that
name?
is, it's a giant lawnmower.
Yeah, see, I thought it was a pig.
It has a picture of a pig on it. It's just that's a name. That's a name brand thing.
What's a brush hog like? Do you know what it's specifically used for?
Mowing,
Just mowing.
Cutting
Just like a
down.
big mower.
Yeah,
Like
mowing
fields and stuff.
hay and straw.
A lot of sharp
and it can be
bits.
like
Yeah.
40
Big
foot wide,
grasses.
so
Yeah.
Yeah.
it just takes no time.
So let's just assume he did it.
So the officer gets a call to go about a farm accident at this guy's place. So he goes there back in November.
Do you remember?
On a first night.
But so it was all about
Oh, that's September.
So the whole thing was they called the police or the medics because he had lost his feet. His feet got like chewed
his
up or
tootsies.
chopped off in the brush hog accident. So they were like, "Oh fuck,
Ooh.
this is gonna be nasty when we get over there." So they get there, and the police officer quotes it as a poorly executed plan.
Oh,
And I've never seen anything quite like it. End quote.
Sounds
So
like Missouri.
it was when the call came in, it was described as involving a man whose feet were severed while brush hogging, which sounds horrible.
yeah.
Yeah,
and it
that
was
would
quickly
be
apparent when
horrific.
they arrived on scene that the incident was staged.
Okay.
Because
well, yeah.
the feet were freshly severed. They could first of all, they couldn't find the feet.
Oh,
Couldn't find
Wait,
them.
the feet are cut off?
They are.
They are cut off.
I'm thinking things
Oh,
in my head
wow.
like he already had them cut
Yeah.
off because they were amputated like years before,
Here's the
and like
twist.
he put some ketchup on the
Oh.
end of it.
He had called a guy
okay.
about doing this for him.
Oh,
A guy from Florida
a Florida man.
came to Willow Springs, just like
Nice.
in the Ozarks somewhere, like
Okay.
southern Missouri. This guy came over to chop this guy's feet off to help him with the plan.
What?
It's a Florida man.
Yeah.
They're gonna do it.
Yeah,
You
the
ask
Why are
fact
you
that
the
the
cutting
Florida
off
Florida
your
man.
feet? And
I
why
will say
both
this.
feet?
I will say I did bury the lead a little bit. The guy, he's paralyzed from the waist down.
Ah,
His feet are
okay.
paralyzed.
Oh yeah, you buried that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, who
he didn't
cares then?
He's
need
he's a paraplegic, so it didn't hurt him, I guess, to get his feet sliced off. But so
I
they show
guess.
up, and the guy's like, the officer's like, okay, this is a brush hog incident. It's gonna be blood and gore just splattered everywhere. Nothing. Completely clean. The guy's legs are already wrapped up in like bandages.
With
Like
the
it's like
saw next to him.
it's like a thin. The guy took like a knife or a machete or something, just like sliced him, like real like cleanly.
Oh no.
So
Yeah, well, there's no
Oh.
muscle on him, so I guess you
Yeah, it
just
says
Yeah,
gave
it'd be
him
like
the
cutting
bone.
like butter.
Yeah.
He said they were like completely.
Ooh.
If it was a brush hog incident, dude, that field would be painted red for sure.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It would be so
They'd
much
be like
worse.
shot out the side of it,
Oh,
like a wood chipper.
exactly. Yeah.
Because it's
And
kind of
they-
like a moving wood chipper almost.
And
is
they get
the-
there and everything's just like clean. Nothing like they're like, where was the accident? Was it on this field or another field? Where is this? Because they didn't see anything.
Holy cow.
You know what could have been a better headline for the story? Brush hog turns into vegetable slicer
Oh.
because he was a paraplegic.
Yeah.
Because he couldn't use his legs.
The officer, the sheriff's
Yeah,
office,
that's a good one.
almost considered pursuing criminal charges on the guy
Mhm.
because of the waste of time that
Right.
fact that he was trying to. I mean, more added on to the fact that he was trying to scam the insurance company.
Right.
Um,
I was like, he didn't even make it that far. He didn't
Yeah.
probably get past the police.
No, dude.
It says they found the feet
Oh.
though.
yeah, they found him in
Yeah.
a bucket obscured by tires at one of the
He just
family's
threw him
houses.
in a bucket.
At one of the family houses. Oh, so they didn't
Dude,
find
how
the
do
feet
you-
on the field. So they were like, "Where are the feet?" And they were like, "Well, they must have got chewed up by the brush hog." And they're like, "Yeah, but where's
The
the blood?
pieces.
Yeah, where are the pieces of
Yeah.
your feet, dude?"
How
I
do
don't
you
know,
not
but
just throw the feet in there?
This is
Yeah.
so
Exactly, Mason.
Ugh.
It was not executed correctly. This plan. I feel like this is an easy. You could have easily done this.
Yeah, we could run
Yeah.
this through again and get it
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, we could do this as a group. We could have done this a lot easier.
Yeah.
I mean, we'd have
Yeah.
to, I don't want to do it, but we'd have to find someone with. We'd have to paralyze someone. I say we go for Trace. Just give him a little knock to the back of the spine. See if we can really get the
Yeah,
the
low
body.
already-
blow on that one, Trace.
It's already kind of loose, so.
It's already kind of loose. So if we could just hit it in the right angle, maybe Trace's legs will go out, and then we can chop his leg off.
Dang.
Just one leg. We won't cut off both your feet. That's crazy. Because then
Yeah,
or
we'll just do one.
Yeah,
leg.
but we're
just one
gonna.
foot, and then if we get caught, we'll just say, "Oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry. Did we say brush hog? No. That never happened. My friend here just has diabetes. That's why his foot's gone.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh, we're just out here on the field. We're not
Yeah,
trying to
we're
scam
only-
you.
We're only cutting off one foot, but you won't be able to use the other leg either. So.
Yeah.
I don't understand the plan. Who is gonna pay him?
The insurance,
Brush hog?
the
I
government.
mean, yeah, like
how do you
he
get
was
your
gonna
feet?
I don't know.
sue.
He could have got
Yeah, who is he
OSHA involved
suing?
with it.
Or yeah, who is he?
I don't.
But
it
if
doesn't
it's
say.
if it's yeah, like I don't know. I mean,
How do you get- how do
obviously
you-
it wasn't well thought out.
and
He
also,
cut his
how does this
fucking feet
accident
off,
even
but-
occur? Because if it's a big,
I guess just the health
Well,
insurance, maybe. His
It's
health
a possible thing to like jump out of the tractor and it be in gear and you go
Yeah.
to
I need
move
to get a
something. Like
picture of
it's
this.
it's like what happened
Yeah.
to Jeremy Renner,
Oh,
but
like this
that
thing?
was actually an
Right.
accident.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
dude! I
that's like a
forgot he
small
almost
one, yeah.
died.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
like
he was
straight
Oh,
up
so
almost
so
bad
so it's
boy.
like it is like a
Yeah.
lawnmower that goes behind your tractor.
Yeah, it's like what they use on the side of the highway to mow the
Yes.
Yeah.
medians and the ditches and stuff.
If okay, but I still don't see because it's behind the tractor. How could this happen?
He was like working on it.
How could it
between
happen
the
to
tractor
that?
and the-
That
That's what I was.
person.
It would have been, but that's more plausible if his like hand was missing.
Yeah, wait. If he was a paraplegic, he wasn't.
Yeah, how did it happen to him?
How
Yes.
did he end up there?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If he's paraplegic in his lower extremities, that's all it says. So I don't know if it's like his whole waist down or both his feet are gone, and he didn't really seem to mind. So we know at least that.
Yeah.
How? Yeah. Why? What's he doing?
Where did he
out
put
there?
his wheelchair? Was it in
Did
the
he, like,
cab?
fall
Did he
off
just
the-
leave it?
I bet he said something like, "Oh, I was driving, and I don't know, a bee was around me, and I freaked out, and I fell off the tractor. My son picked me up on the tractor, carried me to it, set me on the seat. He left. I was hogging my brush, and a bee attacked me. I fell off the brush hog, and was just laying there, and somehow
It kept moving or something and ran over my legs.
yeah, like."
And my buddy from Florida was here to help me out.
Yeah, that part's crazy. But of course, it makes. I was surprised to read that it was from Florida, and then I wasn't so that surprised.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
like, why would you go all the way from Florida to here just for that?
Because he probably promised him like half of
Half the
the
money or
insurance
something,
money.
yeah.
I guess, but what a silly, stupid thing.
It's like in a scary movie, like where they do the saw
Ooh.
thing,
Yeah.
and the guy
Yeah.
cuts the wrong foot off.
Oh, yeah.
And then he's like, "Oh my
It's
god, now
Dr.
we have to
Phil.
cut off the other one."
It's Dr. Phil
It's Dr.
and
Phil.
Shaquille O'Neal, dude.
Yeah.
It
That was
is
the best.
Dr. Phil.
That was the
I
best
forgot
intro
about
to a
that.
scary movie.
It was.
Yeah.
Holy
That
shit.
scary movie
And
was not
Shaquille
good.
O'Neal
but-
has to free Dr. Phil by shooting the free throws.
with the like chunks of concrete.
Yeah.
Can't make one.
Oh man, that's
Dr. Phil's
so
talking
good.
shit to him.
Oh, it's so much fun. Because I remember watching that in theaters, thinking it was an actor dressed as Dr. Phil,
Right.
and then finding out later that it actually was. I'm like, wait, is he really a doctor? Why
No,
would you
he's
do-
not.
No, he's not. Then I found out he wasn't. Yeah, that was pretty rough. Did you guys see that Judge Judy has a new show?
Yeah, Judge Beauty or something.
Big
What?
Is
booty
she still
Judy?
alive?
What the fuck
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
we doing, dude?
She's kicking.
That's one of those people I just wouldn't be surprised if they were like, "Oh yeah, she died." I'd be like, "Oh, I thought she's been dead."
Did you know that South Park has coined a legal term now? They have an episode where they have this lawyer that did the O.J. Simpson trial, and he uses like this thing called the Chewbacca example or whatever, where you're just talking about something insane and be like, this doesn't make sense. So how can this make sense? And now that's like an actual legal
Oh.
term that's used in court cases. Is like if
Is it
someone's
Johnny
trying to do
Cochran?
that. Probably. I don't know. Whoever
More
did O.J.
boys.
Simpson.
The guy that did the glove thing.
Yeah.
yeah, that's Johnny Cochran. You son of
More
a
like
bitch.
Johnny Cochran.
If it doesn't fit, you must have quit. Is that what they say?
Yeah,
Something like that.
Yeah. How do I watch the Book of Mormon? I want to watch that.
I bet you
dude.
can find it
You
online.
fly to New York.
I bet you can
Yeah,
find it on
that's what I'm saying.
dailymotion.com. I bet someone's filmed it and put it on there.
Yeah, probably.
It's gonna be good though, or like worth watching.
I don't know what.
I mean, I
don't know
think
what to
it'll
tell
be
ya.
funny. I don't know. The audio, yeah, I mean the visuals might suck, but I don't know.
music's
You'd be
great.
I
able
would
to hear
love to
everything.
watch it.
The music's really
Yeah.
good.
I hear good things about it. It won a lot of Tonys or whatever, I think.
Van,
Yeah,
what
it
would
did.
you say your favorite musical is? Because somebody asked me that about you, and I was like, I have no idea what he would say.
Wow. That's a
Because
hard
my
one.
wife
Lion King.
went to a show at the Fox
I've never
recently.
seen the Lion King musical actually.
Hmm.
Because I want to see it in New York, so I don't want to
Right.
watch it like online or. There's a few that are like that. Some I've just been like, whatever. I'm just gonna watch it now. But yeah, I feel like Lion King's one that's like you gotta see that live.
Right.
That has to be live. And if you can see it in New York, might as well. I mean, you might as well. A favorite musical. I love Rent. I've
Mhm.
seen Rent live a few times in like Springfield and St. Louis. Man, I go back to Jesus Christ Superstar an awful lot. I love that story. The 2012 arena tour version is the best.
Okay.
I think my preference.
Very nice.
But the 1971.
My
movie's pretty
opinion.
good. I mean, I have a few like the 2000 movie. Has some of the best songs, performances, but overall I prefer the arena tour. But that's for my own personal reasons. I don't know, Rent, Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat's pretty good. Company has really good music. I don't know. You mean like you want like rock opera? Because I can do like
It's
Phantom of the
whatever.
Opera's really
It's
good.
whatever your favorite is.
Les Mis
They-
is really good.
Yeah.
I love listening to Les Mis.
Just tell that person who asked you that question, Trace, all of them. He likes all
Yeah,
of them.
all of them.
No,
I
not
Well,
really
I
all of
asked
them.
him
My
and he
brother-
never stopped talking. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My brother loves musicals, and they said which one is his favorite, and I'm like,
The last
Rent.
5 years is really good. I do love
And then I
Rent.
didn't know
It might
after
be
that.
Rent.
Is that
So,
the
yeah, I
one
need
Team
to just say
America
all of
makes
them.
fun of?
Who?
Team America World Police.
Yeah.
Rent.
Eight. Yeah, that's Rent.
Can I throw a dark horse in there for
Not
you?
everyone has eights in the musical though. What's up?
Oh, okay.
Hamlet 2.
Oh, Hamlet 2 is fucking
You like that
hilarious.
shit?
That's good. Oh, Rocky Horror Picture Show. That's an
Mm.
amazing
Okay.
one.
I haven't
I
thought
have a
about
list
Hamlet
right
2 in
here
a
now.
while.
I'm gonna have to watch it now.
I haven't seen Hamlet 1.
Cabaret, fucking fantastic. Oh, if Cabaret. So we're talking Chicago. That's an awesome musical.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about this
Fiddler on
movie. I
the
can't believe
Roof.
that just came to my head.
Classic. Funny Girls. I like Funny Girl. Pretty good. Never seen that one. Sound of Music's really good. Saw that for the first time. Like a month ago. I never actually seen that
Oh,
before.
I saw that in music class in school.
Singing in the Rain, it's a classic one. Oh, West Side Story, the Steven
Oh, yeah,
Spielberg
that's a
version,
good
the new
one.
one that came out, fucking insanely good.
Really?
Oh, fucking Grease, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Grease is good. Willy Wonka, not really a musical, but still pretty good.
Probably my favorite would be Grease because I actually did that one in high school and it was super fun.
Oh, Little Shop of Horrors. I like musicals.
Yeah.
That's like a lot of musicals.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So just
I don't
say all of them when I talk to that
No,
person?
no,
or-
Especially
no.
Oklahoma.
Not all of them. Oklahoma. They made a whole fucking musical about that stupid state. I still can't believe it. The Hugh
It's pretty
Jackman.
good.
Hugh Jackman stars in that movie, Oklahoma.
Oh, really?
Never seen it though.
Wait, can I ask another question, Ben, for you
If you
specifically?
think you can handle it.
You have a Stephen King. I don't know if I can. You have a Stephen King shirt on.
Oh.
Oh, I know where this story. No, maybe not.
Stephen King rules, bro.
I saw a video the other day of somebody talking about it, the
Oh,
original
yeah.
in the book.
The real
Oh,
story.
yeah.
Right there, dude.
With the
Oh,
Pennywise.
kids?
yeah.
Pennywise
That's
the dancing
true.
clown.
Yeah.
I
What do you
have
wanna
seen
know?
it, but I don't recall everything about it, and I've never read the book. But they mentioned a sex scene between
Yep.
these kids. Is that
Yep.
real?
Like an
That's in
orgy.
the
That's
book.
true.
That's in the book.
Yeah, that's
Like
true.
a kid
They
orgy.
so they
Yeah.
have to. So
Why?
the kids join. They have this group, and they realize in the book that their friendship, their not togetherness. They're like their group, like their souls are connected because they've all been affected by Pennywise,
Right.
who's a supernatural creature who's left marks on them, and like psychological marks.
Mhm.
And
Oh.
they realize that they like sort of defeat him as kids,
Right.
and they're like we don't know if he's gonna come back or not, but they made a pact that if he does come back, like a blood pact where
Mhm.
they will all come back as adults and kill him like they do. In the book, I don't know I can't remember if it's before or after they defeat him. They're like we have to combine our like souls or our life forces, or I can't remember the exact terminology. And so what they do is the girl, I can't remember any of their names, but the girl like just lies on her back basically. They're like in a sewer,
Yeah.
and like a dark sewer, and then like just one by one
Oh man.
the guys just like, I mean, they're like 12 maybe 13, they just have sex with her like a little bit, and then it's like
Like
and
a
then it's, like,
little
Just
bit.
a little bit.
I mean, what I mean, like, I guess like not very long. I guess
Yeah,
I don't
no,
know.
we
It's,
got it.
they
Just a tip,
describe
yeah.
every
Just
single
a tip.
boy. This kid she
Oh,
likes the
shit.
most. This kid was really fast.
Oh, why does it say that?
Oh shit.
Because it's descriptive.
You know what's funny though? That's crazy.
It's-
That's
it is
crazy.
fucked up
it's
to read.
pretty
Though.
long
descriptive.
It
book,
is fucked
too.
up to read.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a very
That's
small part.
crazy.
That chapter in itself is the longest chapter in the book.
But
It's not. It's so
um,
short. It's longer than you want it to be, but it's not very long. But it feels like forever while you're
Or you
reading
just
It's
it.
kind of
like
At least
3
they're
pages.
yada
like,
yada
come on.
through it.
Because it's definitely now
At
because
least
like
they're-
everyone knows about that. Like when someone reads the book now, you read it and you get to that part and you just go, Put the book down for a second. You're like, all right, we're at this scene. What do I do now? you you try reading it. I have the book over here if anyone wants to give it a go, but I don't.
At least
No,
they're all
probably.
the same age. I mean, at least it's not
I
like
guess, yeah.
an even weirder like age
Yeah.
gap
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
But what's I think a really good point Stephen King talks about, because people are like, "What's up with this?"
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
and this book was written what 40 years ago now. So
Yeah,
like,
Probably.
I mean, it's probably written in the 80s. Um, he talks about like, everybody wants to bring that up, but nobody talks about all the children that were murdered that I talked about throughout the book. And you're like, he kind of has a good
Oh
point.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
He
everybody just
fucks
kind of
kids
forgets
up
that
in this
part.
movie, dude.
Oh
Those
shit.
kids, they get fucking destroyed in this movie. In this book. I mean, it's crazy. Yeah, here's the book.
There
Real
is a
long.
there is a scene
Jesus,
in
they're long.
the new
Yeah.
movie at the end
When
of the
they're
new
adults.
movies where they make like a pact, don't they? And
Yes.
and like, do they kiss her or something?
I think I think
and
in
they're
the
in the
I think in the
water.
movie they kiss her.
They're in that like water outside of the sewer. They go.
I think you might be right. I can't remember. I'll have to watch. They do the Coke bottle. They cut their hands. I remember that 'cause that's straight from the book. I think they do make a small like little like a
a nod to the.
connecting.
Yeah.
It's basically they're connecting their forces together. It wasn't like the whole like blood pact where it's like now we're all in this together. It was more of like we're combining our forces, or I
Yeah.
can't think of how to describe it, but
They kind of
juices
mention
I
like
guess is a good word for it.
we're all together
Yeah.
in this now, kind of thing.
Yeah, and it's really awkward for the girl too, because
Oh.
she just like lies there.
High School Musical style.
She's like you're in her head,
Oh no.
like while she like describes
break
what's
out in
happening
song.
to her. It's
Yeah.
horrible. I wish honestly I could just go, oh here it is, and start
has the
You gotta go to the
has
page
the
notes
page
for that.
folded over.
big bookmark sticking out right in that spot. Like I knew
This
we were
is
gonna
the
talk about
page
it.
you
That's
want.
why.
Oh,
I knew we were talking about that. No. Wow. Yeah, it's Trace. That does happen in Stephen
I-
King's books. I mean,
yeah.
Stephen King's books all have, not all of them, but they have like those weird. I mean, they're all like taboo subjects. They're all like either sexual or like the murder is like way uncomfortable to read.
like Pet Cemetery.
But like, yeah, no. Oh man, Pet Cemetery is so good. But yeah, because there's a kid that like a murderous toddler in that movie, in that book.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
that's way crazy. He like has like a little fork. He's like, "I'm coming to kill you, mommy." Like imagine if your little girl did that.
No.
One
don't-
night you wake up, you're like, what's going on? What's in your hand there? And she has like a knife in her hand, and she's like,
Mhm.
I'm coming to slit your fucking throat, Dad. And you're like, "Whoa."
It is one
You're
of
like,
my
watch your
fears.
mouth.
Like, yeah, okay.
Drop kick the kid.
Let's wait till Monday to do that.
Yeah, let's wait till I have to go to work. That way I can use this as an excuse to not go. Yeah, no.
But Dad, you say that every Monday morning. Oh,
I know.
I always get away. You're not very good at killing me yet.
You're definitely my kid. You're not that smart.
Oh Lord.
Use
Okay.
a real knife.
Let me. Yeah. Trace, is that all? Is that all the Stephen King questions you had? Let's
yeah,
go with.
that's
Let's go
that's
with.
pretty much it.
Let's go with. Oh man, if I could pick top 3 musicals, I would pick Rent.
Okay, this is good.
Rent.
1 and 2. Okay.
There's no sequel to Rent.
Just rent twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rent, and more rent.
No, thank you. I don't want that much rent.
Shut up.
Rent. Let's just go with Rent because I can't think of I can't think of
Said
any
it
more.
3 times.
Let's just say
That's
Rent.
what I ultimately said, so I got nowhere with this question.
I do love that
So- but you
musical.
were right,
It's very like
though.
punk rock. It's very
Yeah,
hardcore.
true.
I love it. A lot of good messages in there, and everyone has AIDS. So that's fun. Trace, I want to show you this food. This person makes coffee. They show you how to use snow to like
Okay.
make iced coffee,
Mm.
and I wanted
Yeah.
to see
Ooh,
Trace's
I'm
opinion
about
on
this.
Yeah, I know
I'm
you
already
are.
in.
Ooh, can you
Don't even show me the
click
video.
on?
Dude,
whatever
I eat
that says over
snow
there?
by the handful.
Oh, I know you do, buddy.
That can't
Literally.
be healthy for
This
you.
is why I wanted to show you this. So this is use snow to make your coffee. You ready?
I am so ready.
Let's see. I can't actually see if there's any sound.
It's muted in the bottom right.
Yes, it is. Thank you. Okay. Okay.
Oh,
here we go.
she's doing it reverse of what I thought was happening.
I know. Yeah. So she does this.
Oh, the hot coffee melts the snow. Okay.
Is that how that works?
Okay.
Huh. That's the opposite of what I thought.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Starbucks coffee.
Okay, we brought a whisk.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
what it's called.
What do you think it was called, Mason?
I don't know. I just know it hurts my penis.
I'm missing everything y'all are saying.
Ooh.
She's got lots of creamer and she got like sugar and stuff she'll put in there. She mixes it up.
It looks like a powdered donut. Now just
Not too
like
frozen.
mixed donut.
Why does she have like full ingredient bags?
I don't.
This is
Yeah, this is
A
too much
handful
thought.
of sugar.
I just
Good
thought she
thing
was
she
going to
brought
put
the
the
entire
snow in
bag.
there.
She just raw dogged
yeah.
that
I just
sugar
put
bag.
the snow in the cup.
No, thank you.
In the
You don't use as much
microwave.
snow.
Why don't you just get more coffee, I guess,
Yeah,
right?
don't use
Use
as
less
much snow.
snow.
Yeah. Yeah, because she's
Yeah,
using
that
a
was a
fucking
big
giant
bowl.
jar.
What the?
Oh,
fuck is
here we
that?
go.
Oh.
Yeah, this is what baristas do.
Trick.
I don't
Fucking
know.
squirt
Oh, a little bit on
sauce
the
into a
outside. What
bowl.
are you
I
doing?
saw that too. Why'd you do the outside of the jar?
Yeah, it's going to get your hands all sticky.
What's the water for?
I don't know.
This is the most watered down coffee I've ever
No,
seen.
pause it.
Too
Pause.
much.
Turn off. Get that away.
No, I gotta. No, this is what I want. I'm glad this is where we're at. This where Trace
What
is
if it
not
was
liking
like
it anymore.
What if it's like vodka or something?
That'd be okay.
Oh,
Oh, sloppy,
no.
Reminds-
sloppy
What
meat
the
pies.
fuck?
Reminds
you
me of
gotta
that one video from high school. What was it? Two Girls, One Cup.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Dude.
you gotta add ice to your
What?
snow coffee.
What? How'd those turn into ice cubes?
I think
Yeah,
that's
I
fake.
don't know.
Do you think it's fake?
We could have just started with that. Just make the snowballs and drop them in the cup. We don't need to.
Trace, white women.
So
don't
now you had to
understand-
carry this whole thing.
Yeah.
This
It's
is
got
that
no
You just
air.
had a
Bowie
cup.
song.
Freezing cold.
White
Freezing
women's
cold on your
Instagram.
hands.
Is that dog frozen? Oh no, he moved. Okay. Sorry, I
Ah,
disengaged.
the dog's so cute.
Okay.
This is definitely a Starbucks girl, though. I mean, look at her.
Oh my God,
That's
I
the
know.
most
Dude.
basic right there.
Here's the deal.
Yeah.
I drink milkshakes with coffee in them. That's the kind of
Okay.
coffee I drink. I don't drink black coffee. I'm not into that. I don't
Black
need
coffee
it.
today.
I drink things that are like milkshakes. And so I love what she made at the end of the day, but that was a little bit ridiculous.
Yeah,
That
That was a
why?
little bit much.
Like,
Yeah, I got 2 words for you, Trace, because I know you love eating snow.
I do.
Acid rain.
smell in
Don't
your
care.
brain.
You can't
God,
be
it
eating
tastes
snow,
good.
bro.
You can't
why-
be scared
okay,
of everything, Van.
I
Why
can be
do
scared
you
of acid
think-
rain
What is the reason that I like eating snow so much?
because you got weird teeth.
Is it a teeth thing?
I don't
It's a
know.
teeth
Or is
thing.
it a psychological something?
Definitely got to be a psychological thing.
Or is
Maybe
it
Maybe you
rain.
feel more at peace when you're out in the snow. So when you eat it, it reminds you of those peaceful times.
yeah.
Concoction.
Too much
I didn't
hassle.
like
I
it.
would much rather
Yeah.
chug the black coffee.
If somebody just served that to me, maybe like I got to watch them make it in like a controlled environment.
Yeah.
Like they had like snow ready,
And they have like lemon sorbets you can make too.
but I would not do that myself. I don't like snow.
Yeah,
that
I
much.
I don't think we needed multiple containers and like
Yeah, your sink would be
bags of
full
stuff,
after
like-
one
Yeah.
drink.
She had a
Yeah.
Starbucks cup full of coffee. You'd think while at Starbucks you would just ask for an iced coffee instead of
Yeah.
just like,
right.
You ever forget to order an iced coffee?
yeah.
You just want to make one at home?
And instead of just like doing a scoop of snow and just throwing it in there, it's like, what if I just completely destroyed this?
Yeah, she could have put
She just-
snow in there. Well, I bet she tried it and then she was like, "Oh, the snow melts. I gotta get more. I gotta get enough snow
Yeah.
there it doesn't melt away
But the water, why add water?
because it was too thick.
The snow is
Yeah,
water.
She made it like a.
It was too thick.
She kept watering it down, but it couldn't have.
She wanted an Americana.
Yeah, it
So you add-
definitely
Was
So you
that
add
enough
water.
coffee?
She
was
was-
that enough coffee ratio to ice and water?
I
Like,
don't think so.
probably not.
She was solving problems that she was creating herself, is what that
Yeah.
video was. She was creating problems and she's like, here's how you fix that. It's like, could have just not done the thing before, but
Yeah.
You could have just put ice
Okay.
in there.
Here's a cool trick
Yeah.
that baristas do. they get 3-gallon jars and they just dump a bunch of syrup in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
On the
like,
outside of the
a
jar.
trick? Is that a trick? A freaking 3-year-old could do that, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
That's
I
so
remember
funny.
just seeing that and I was like, you don't know how dirty snow actually is.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get a bunch of snow in your hand and you look at it, you're like, oh, it's white. And then you look closer and you're like, actually, I can see
Little
like
black specks.
I can see a bunch of black specks in there too. Luckily, I mean, if she would have like just like dug that bowl like any deeper into the snow pile, I would have been really worried.
Yeah, she would have like scooped up one of her dog's turds.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
That was hiding under the snow.
Oh
Yeah.
god, that would have been horrible. Oh no, I don't know.
The
Like
worst-
snow is fun to like grab and be like, oh, snow, but like too much snow freaks me out.
The worst thing about that video that got me was the pouring back into the
Schlop.
out of the
Oh,
slop.
God.
Yeah.
Slop.
Snow
Yeah,
coffee
she
no,
should have
schlop.
just
no.
thrown it. I think more would have went in.
Yeah.
Making mud
Jesus
pies. Some
Hell
messy
yeah.
mud pies.
I would have stopped when it was like she was like, "Oh, it's like ice cream." Like I would have stopped there and ate it with a
Just ate
spoon.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like snow ice cream's the best, but
Yeah.
I don't know. She's
Yeah,
I
she
don't know.
could have put a little
I'm
bit
sure
of
she
milk
got a
in
lot of
there.
video or views on
Yeah.
it.
For sure.
I like watching those videos, and I'm actually impressed that she did. I mean, because it's just coffee. So like her drinking it at the end, you're like, yeah. I mean, I'm sure it tastes like iced coffee with a
Watered down
handful of
iced
sugar.
coffee.
Watered
Yeah.
down. Yeah.
I'm sure it
She
tastes
just got a bag
handful
of
of
sugar and some sugar. Scoop it out with my hand, dump it in.
Yeah, she raw dogged
That's
it
the
for
only
sure.
way this tastes good.
I would love if you're at a Starbucks and you're like, can I have some sugar in that? And they're like, yeah. And they scoop it out with their hand. And just like, how much sugar do you want? Oh, just a little bit. And you just start like getting it out there.
Oh,
like
we're
that.
back to that.
Oh,
There's a guy in the back.
How much
Oh,
sugar you
yeah.
want in this?
How many
I
pumps
think-
do you want?
Oh, no. As he's asking you that, he's going, "How many pumps?"
That's creamer, right? That's creamer.
yeah, it's my special creamer from home.
No.
Not that
Made
creamer.
it myself.
No, I want the regular creamer.
Would you like creamer in your coffee? No, thanks. Brought my own from home. Put like a little vial.
It's,
Ew.
no, it's just in a
Ew, yeah.
sandwich
If it's
bag.
glass,
Yeah.
if it's like a any sort of like medical instrument or like medical container at all, that's fucked up.
Yeah,
Sir,
specimen
did you
cup.
bring mayonnaise in here? Yes. Mayonnaise.
Yeah.
It's separated a little bit on my way here.
Yeah.
This is a jar of. It was a jar of mayonnaise. That's what I would
Yeah.
say. It was mayonnaise.
It was. At one point
It
was.
is a jar that says mayonnaise.
Yeah.
So
You can say there is some kind of mayonnaise in there.
oh, no.
Some mayonnaise.
It's like, sir, I don't
Oh,
understand what you're
Jesus.
talking. This is my semen. Oh, okay.
So anyway, I have this game that I thought we could play.
Oh shit.
It's an improv game that
Nice.
I just have this like app on my iPad that I found that has like a bunch of different prompts on it for
Okay.
improv. So I told you guys we were gonna do one game, but I might switch it up a little bit, just just see how it goes, and if anything, we'll just cut it out if it's not good,
Yes.
or if we
Okay.
don't know what to do. So the first thing I want to do, I called it eating alone, which is where I give a food and an emotion to someone, and then they have to eat a food like that. And because Mason's face is the biggest on the screen right now, we're gonna do it with Mason first. So Mason,
Okay.
I want you to eat toast,
Okay.
and your emotion is excited.
Oh, dude. I would be excited because first off, I like to put indents into the bread when I put it in the toaster. So when it pops out, it like creates faces. So like I do like a smiley face on my toast sometimes. So imagine that's popping up right now. I'm like, oh, dude, no, this turned out perfect, man. And I'd eat around, make it like a face, and then I just devour it all. I'm like,
Wow.
oh, the blood of my enemies tastes so good because there was strawberry jelly on it. But that would be exciting.
That's what Jesus would. That's like you're eating the face of Jesus, and he's like, "Hey, how's it going?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Brr, brr, brr."
And then I have the other piece of toast still in the toaster, just like with a horrified face though, because he's watching the whole thing.
As he's watching, it's still sticking up.
Yeah, he's like-
you got one piece of toast with a smiley face on it, and then one with a scared face. You put the happy face in first. Wait like 30 seconds, and then put the frowny face in. Then when you're eating, once you're eating the happy face, the frowny face goes, "Oh no!"
Yeah.
That's silly. You're a silly man, Mason. All right, Kenny. I want you to eat celery,
Mm.
and I want you to do it. Afraid.
Sexually.
Which
Oh.
is funny because that's kind of what I gave you before we started recording, but I want you to eat some celery. Afraid.
Okay.
Okay.
It's just celery sitting on the table right here.
Mhm.
Yeah, I see
I
it.
walk in. No. Not again. This is the 5th time this week.
You better eat everything on the plate.
Run out of the room.
That did make me laugh really hard. You're being tortured to eat celery. Oh my god, that's funny.
Prisoner 90210. It's like, oh God, not again.
All
I thought you were going to like pick it up. I was like, are these real ants? What is going on here?
Oh, I didn't even think about ants on a log. Dang.
Oh yeah.
It's the only way to eat celery. I hate celery.
Yeah. Can I get them without the ants and celery, please?
Trace, I want you to eat cupcakes, and I want you to do it like you're envious.
Oh.
Hmm.
Envious. Okay.
That one's
Eat
kinda
the
hard.
cupcakes with envy.
Okay. Fucking Van. Fucking thinks he's better than me because he's fucking editor of the show.
What the fuck?
Fucking
What the hell?
editor of the show. Yeah, you fucking
Yeah.
piece of shit.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Fucking guy just wears a Stephen King shirt like, oh, look at me. Fucking,
What in the world?
I don't even fucking want this thing anymore. Fuck that.
I mean, I
No,
guess
dude.
that was. I guess
Yeah.
that was eating a cupcake with envy, but I didn't expect the envy to be toward me.
Yeah, it was right
Yeah.
off the top of the head.
I was so
That
surprised.
That was queued up.
Yeah. It's like, oh, thank God. Been
Here, okay,
meaning to-
I'll go now. Kenny, just hit
Okay.
hit the food button and then the emotion button, and that's what. And you can hit them multiple times if you find a good one, because sometimes they're weird.
Hmm.
Oh, do a weird one.
Well, you want a drink? This is the only drink one we've had.
Let's do it.
Okay. So it was apple juice,
Okay.
Ooh, love apple juice.
and your emotion is depression.
So how I normally drink apple juice. Okay.
Okay, hang on. Let me. God, my hair was like
Just-
fucking up like that the whole time.
Totally normal.
Whoa! There it is.
Okay. That's it. So there you go.
Oh, I just found the music.
Aw.
Well, I
Very
don't know. We'll
good,
put it
very
in post.
good.
We'll put it. I don't know how to. I mean, I guess I was just depressed drinking orange.
That was
or apple
either
juice.
depressed drinking orange juice or apple juice, or cowboy sits down at a bar and orders a drink and drinks.
Oh,
it.
Man.
Yeah.
I think it's the same thing. I think it's potato.
Yeah.
whiskey bartender. My cowboy voice. I don't like that. Never mind.
No,
Let's
you
drop-
gotta
let's
get
drop
lower.
it. Yeah.
You gotta think you gotta dip in.
Whiskey.
That's the-
yeah.
I'll take all.
It was
That's
almost
the third part of that game is that you have to do a certain voice. Yours was cowboy. That would make it even harder.
Everyone, go around and tell everyone where they can see. I think we're at the end of the path right now. Where can everyone find you online, Kenny? Start with you.
Do not follow my old Instagram or threads.
Oh my God, that's
Do not
right.
Do it.
Oh.
Oh,
Holy
yeah,
shit, I
Kenny got
forgot all
hacked.
about that.
I have been
Yeah.
compromised.
You have been
Kenny is deep
compromised,
into the
bro.
crypto game right now.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh,
I'm
I
rich.
saw that.
Yeah. You're the last to know.
Yeah.
I think I almost liked it too. That's
Don't-
crazy.
Don't do
Don't
it.
touch it. Don't touch it.
But good thing I had a backup Instagram.
Good job, bro.
Yeah.
Smart
so
thinking.
It's Kenny_Smithy33. If anybody wants to follow that. I don't think I had any new followers from the shows yet, so this is actually my page. So
Yeah.
here you go.
23. Is that what you said?
33.
33. Just gonna write that down. So I
And no
can
threads
fix it.
anymore. That's also
Oh man.
toast.
That
Threadless.
sucks.
I'm just on Instagram right now.
Oh,
Everything else is toast.
kaput. Well, R.I.P. for Kenny. Send your prayers, mostly your money, to Kenny_Smithy33 on Instagram. He
Yeah.
needs the help to recover his Instagram account.
And if you know how to hack back hackers, let me know.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's pretty cool, dude. Put
Yeah.
that in the comments or something.
Yeah.
Email us.
Let me get back at him.
That'd be fun, actually. I'd film that. Be awesome.
And it wasn't from all the weird videos I was watching. It's not why
Yeah.
I got hacked.
definitely not that.
Oh, okay. No one said anything about that, Kenny, but okay, if you say
That's
so.
what everybody's saying.
Just so everyone knows.
Right. So Kenny_Smithy33 on Instagram.
Yes.
That's the new spot. That's the new party zone on Insta. Go there
a
if
new
you want
plug.
to talk to Kenny.
Very good.
All right, Mason, what you got?
I'm also on Instagram and Threads, Mason Greenwell 52 on there. TikTok, mgreenwee on there. So take a look.
Not compromised.
Not compromised
Not
yet.
They're coming.
Trace, what about you, buddy?
You can follow me at T-Dub Projects on Facebook.
Yeah.
I'm working on a whole piece of furniture right now that I'm building, and a flag that it's pretty unique that I'm excited for you guys to see. And
Nice.
you can buy a T-shirt, buy a hoodie, follow, check it out. T-Dub Projects on Facebook.
Heck yeah. If you want to find me, you can find I actually have a new Instagram as well. You can find my new Instagram name, ksloth_fit.
Mining
Just
Bitcoin on there.
Just acquired it. Saw it was for sale on the dark
Yeah, if you
web.
need
Went
some
ahead and
crypto
flipped it up.
info.
Got a bunch of wedding photos on there I don't need. So no, it's at Van Windsor. It's at Van Windsor. You can find me on Instagram. You can find pictures of the show, updates on my life. You can see nice videos of my little cock.
Oh yeah, I forgot
My
about
little
that.
cock is all over my Instagram page. So if you want to see that, if seeing my little cock was something that you wanted to enjoy seeing, Instagram at Van Windsor, or my Twitch page, Only Vans, which that's where you really see. It's literally just a video of my little cock. That's all the video is, just 24/7 streaming.
on your OnlyVans.
Yeah, on my OnlyVans page, on Twitter or on Twitch. I mean, if you want to follow the show, it's Mellow Brick Road Podcast on Instagram as well, or just Mellow Brick Road on Facebook, which is connected to Trace's T-Dub Projects page. So if you go to one, you can find the other pretty quick, because we're just tight like that. Let's see.
Toy like a toyga.
Like a
Toy
toy.
like a toyga. Yeah.
And if follow the patreon.com/mellowbrickroad. That's where you're gonna find the bonus clips of the show, a little bit more like I guess inappropriate stuff, uncensored stuff is what I
There you
should
go.
say.
Yeah.
Clips. You can find our other 2 shows that we do on there. We're always looking to grow more shows as well. We got What You Reading with Trace and Van. That's what me and Trace do. We basically every month we read a book and we talk about them. February is about to drop pretty soon, I'm sure. And then Mason and I have a show as well called Off the Path with Van and Mason. I'm Van.
I'm Mason.
That's Mason over there. You can check that show out. We just talk about nonsense and a lot of that's where the real inappropriate stuff comes in. Stuff that we think is deemed too funny and smart, and it just and YouTube's algorithm just can't handle how fun it is.
Yeah.
So we have to put it on Patreon because they won't let us on there. Not after the incident. So
Yeah, sorry about
patreon.com/mellowbrickroad, Off the Path. If you like it, let us know. If you're on YouTube or Spotify, give us the likes, give us the comments. If you're on Spotify, definitely answer the question in the poll each week so we can get the answers. So you can see if you agree with us or don't agree with us, or you watch us fight because of the results, whatever they may be. But yeah, so follow us all over that. We're all over YouTube and Instagram, YouTube and Spotify and SoundCloud and a lot of other podcast apps. So we're all over the place. You can find us there. Let everyone know. Word of mouth. That's how Jesus did it.
Yeah.
So why can't we?
True.
Watch us on your VR headsets. Try that out. If you have a VR headset, you can do that, right? You can go on YouTube on your VR and
Yeah.
Do it while you're
You
driving.
can do it.
yeah, do it while you're driving your Teslas.
Yeah.
And then get your headset on, and then it'd be like you're sitting right here.
Yep.
That'd be pretty cool. I'd pay for that. Man, that's my show. Yeah, so do that. If you do watch the show on your VR headset, though, let us know. That'd be pretty cool. Send us an email at mellowbrickroad.podcast@gmail.com. I would like to actually know if people are doing that. Because I'm seeing cool things on the
It's
headsets.
not while you're,
Whatever. If you're watching this show or listening to it and jerking off to it, I would love to know.
I didn't want to put the audio part of that in there.
Well, I do want the audio part on there, because if you are jerking off while watching the show, in some way you're pleasuring yourself to it. Let me know. What parts are you pleasuring yourself to the most? That way we can we know how to it's
ramp it up.
It's
all
probably when
analytics.
I
Hey
talk.
man, this is YouTube analytics right here. This is what I do. I have to know the hot points of the show,
Yeah.
and when it gets really hot. As long as it's not the Stephen King parts.
Yeah.
No,
If I
put it
find out-
away.
If I find out someone is pleasuring themselves to the little kids having sex in a Stephen King book,
Can't say that.
I'm gonna be super upset. You can still listen and watch and do whatever you want. I'm not gonna stop you, but just know, bad. Yeah, bad. Shame.
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 Ring.
Yeah. All right, we gotta get the fuck out of here, guys.
Yep. All right.
Trace has a wedding to go to. We're poisoning his mind. He's gonna go do is it a Catholic wedding, by the way?
I'm not going to the wedding. I'm going to the reception.
Nice.
Nice.
Catholic wedding.
Yeah,
God
that's
is
the way to do it.
God is not invited to that part.
Get out,
yeah.
God.
Yeah. Hey, God, get out of here. You're not on the list. You think these are the pearly gates? Nice try. Anyway, the Missouri celebrity that we have this week is comedian Kevin Nealon.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yahoo.
Big time comedian. He was born in St. Louis. Here's a quote from before, and that's not the quote I'm using, but he says he was born in St. Louis, lived there for 3 weeks, and then his father graduated from St. Louis University, so they all got in the car and split. Lived most of his life in Connecticut, and then 4
Okay.
years in Germany. My father worked for a helicopter company, so we went over there. So 3 weeks in Missouri.
That's good.
Close
Because he was
enough.
born in
Yeah.
Missouri. That's I'm not looking for lived. I'm just looking for born in Missouri. So that that fits. Because most people when they're born, they usually will leave after to be
Yeah,
famous.
once they
and
can
stuff.
walk and stuff. Yeah.
Right, as fast as they can.
Mhm.
So the quote that I have from Kevin Nealon is, "Don't play dead with a vulture. That's exactly what they want."
Oh.
Peace out, everybody.
Ooh.
Mellow manifestations, you bitches. Love you.
Love you.
Peace and blessings.
Stay safe out there.
Nasty
See you later. You nasty.
bitches. We love you.